as we look at this, there are stories out there that's saying, and they're not hiding it, that this shot will produce a tracker in you. Okay, a tracker, everybody, a tracker. There is a executive order. Please go out and look at the executive order that the HR, the House Representative order is 6666 executive order about COVID. Also look at the shot itself. They're saying that the tracker will be in the syringe when they give it to you. Okay? So you get the shot, but also the syringe will release the tracker in you. That is, listen, the technology. The mark of the beast is not a tattoo of 666. It's gonna be barcodish. It's gonna be a technological thing. Anything to manipulate your DNA, anything to manipulate you as a creation of God. What evil wants to do is pervert what God has created. So I want y'all to understand that. So we have to get in that mindset where you're willing to look at that. Yes.
Pastor Canty, you are on fire this morning. You are giving us some we got to inhale and exhale information. And I want to let it be known. Thank you for that. I want to wake up, KC. That's right. Wake up, KC. Wake up, everyone, even across the land as you listen. This morning, you're listening to KUAW 98.5 on the FM sign, Kansas City Global Community Radio Station. Yes, I wanted to kind of get a pause in there because you're laying out so much so heavily, and I know we have such a short time. You mentioned, and becoming biblically, you mentioned about the 666, which has a lot to do with the biblical, the mark of the beast, and the way that it's going to be.
Revelations.
Yes, you mentioned that. Also, too, you mentioned about, and I'm going to tell you why a lot of people are kind of in between, or I'm maybe suggesting, not tell you, but I'm going to suggest because of the impact of COVID-19, and a lot of people in my day or earlier before then, we remember the having polio, having polio, and then having typhoid fevers and having shingles and muscle and measles and mumps and having to take a vaccine. And a lot of times, being scared of those type of diseases or whatever, people know that they're going to have to take something because they're thinking about the COVID-19 and they're really looking for this vaccination to come. But in based off of what you're saying, and this is not you saying it, let's get that clear. Pastor Canty is only giving us information that he has read. This is not him saying it. He's opening up your eyes to read. That's right, people, read. Okay? He's letting you know it's out there. The information is out there. And all he's doing is reading and bringing it forth. And a lot of times, you all, we get information, we don't pay attention to it, and things are going on. And when we talk about sin and righteousness, this is the time when you talk about people and you see unusual things going on. You cannot sit dormant and act like you can't hear or you're not listening or you're too busy. Sit yourself down, pay attention, go get your grandma, your grandpa, your uncle, your mama, your daddy, and start paying attention. This is affecting everybody because Corona's out there and we're losing our loved ones, and we need to know more about this. And so what he's doing is he's done went and read, and now wake up, KC. That's right. Wake up, KC. Wake up, KC. Pastor Ellery Canty has read, and he's bringing back the information to you all that he simply read. He's not a doctor. He's not a scientist. He's bringing you back facts. If you don't want to receive the facts, then you do your own fact check and find out the validity to the information, and then that way you don't put another person on the guard to play the front line when all you have to do is go and read yourself. Am I right, Pastor Canty?
Yes, thank you, Dr. Canty. It would almost seem like you were my mother trying to protect me from any slanderous things. Everybody, the biggest secret, the biggest things that they do to people, when I think about, it's almost like this spirit in our world is like a serial killer spirit. The serial killer is so vain and pompous, it leaves trails of breadcrumbs to almost say, nanny nanny boo boo, you can't catch me. And if you don't want to invest the time, listen, if not for yourself, think about your children.